guys, how are you? My name is Santa Sagaro, aka the Caribbean Dub. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm very happy to have you here. Well, we talk about all things budgeting, food, and saving you money. Saving me money, saving you money. We're all for it here. So if that's your vibe, please subscribe. Hey, I love the way I said that. I rhymed. Okay, so first and foremost, I want to talk to you about energy and electricity. I'm very lucky right now, guys, because I have my apartment, which is all electrical, which I feel like it just gives me a little bit of focus, because I know people are saying you need to save money on gas, oil, electric. I'm very lucky that I only have my electricity bill, so that's what I'm going to really be focusing on. And what I want to talk to you in the first part of this is what savings I've made. As you know, I talk about my own lived experiences, so I want to tell you I made a switch again. The last 3 years I have switched electricity providers. I have been ruthless. I have been loyal to my budget, and I've saved over €1,200 by just doing that. So you probably hear people saying all the time, well, if you don't switch providers, you're going to miss out. Well, this is what you're going to miss out. Think of electricity providers as boyfriends, okay? You know those ones. They'll pull you in, they'll charm you, they'll take you all around the place, they'll give you shiny things. After a year, you end up being the one that's doing all the work, and you end up being the one that's giving. And then before you know it, the price has gone up. There's no appreciation for your loyalty. And that's why I say you got to be loyal to your budget, honey. You got to keep that money there for you. So that, oh my God, I'm after preaching. Did I go to church? I'm so sorry. I went to church. Oh my God. But that's what they are, okay? They're that boyfriend that's so loyal to for that first year. They give you everything. Oh, you could have a 25% discount if you come and stay with me. Or you could live here rent free. Or you could do this. That's what electricity provider does. It pulls you in, and it basically tells you, okay, we're going to give you this lovely shiny offer. You come and stay with us. Well, there's a trick to that, guys. You don't have to be loyal to them. My mom's next door, 2 neighbors down, was shouting over the wall, and she was saying to me, Santos, I love you on that show. I love what you're talking about saving money, but I'm too old to change. I've been with them so long. I was like, yeah, you've been giving them money so long. I was volunteering to go in and help her switch straight away because it's that easy. Now, there's 2 websites that I really love switching with, and that is bonkers.ie. Well, obviously, and switcher.ie. The reason why I like these 2 websites the best in Ireland is because they're just easier for me to navigate, and I just find that they are so helpful, and it's so easy to switch, guys. So easy. Switch, it's really simple. All you do is you go onto the comparison website of your choice. I'm after saying bonkers.ie and switcher.ie just because I find them really simple and really easy. But there's loads of them, so have a look. When you write down, when you literally go into your computer and you say, I want to switch electricity, you'll see a load of them. So it's that straightforward. Now, the next thing you do is they're going to ask you for a certain amount of questions. This is where it's really important for you to learn how to read your bill. So the first question that you usually get asked is, what kind of customer are you? Are you an urban customer, or are you a rural who's Ruben? Are you a rural customer? I can't say it. And why they want to know that is because the prices do reflect where you live. If you live rurally, I'm really sorry, they're going to charge you a little bit more because of the upkeep of actually getting electricity to you. That's why when I move down the country, I'm going off grid, baby. Okay, no one's going to be telling me about when they're going to get anyway. Sanders, change the subject. Okay. But that's what I was thinking. I feel like I have Jekyll and Hyde that comes into my brains, and then I have to stay focused for you. God. But anyway, I'm just so hyped that I'm finally able to make this video for you. It's really important that we got here, okay? So, which one are you, guys? Are you a rural customer, or are you urban customers? And rural will pay more. So they're going to be asking you, what type of meter do you have? And basically all that is because there's a lot of smart meters being rolled out now. It started last year in 2021. This is being made in 2022. Started last year in 2021, and their hope is to really roll out about 2.4 million all over Ireland. So Whether we like it or not, we're going to be getting the smart meter, and it's good in some cases, and some cases I'm told that it could be working out more expensive if you go onto the smart network. Yeah, so I'm not sure about that just yet. I haven't really done my investigation. When I did, I'll always keep you updated, but I haven't done that. I just feel like, oh my god, that as well. And because I don't have a smart meter, it's not really relevant for me just now. But yeah, next. If you have a standard meter, they're going to ask you what type of meter do you have. You have different types of meter. You have the night saver meter, and then you have the day saver, which records how much electricity you use in the day and the electricity you use at night. If you have that one, you're kind of laughing, because you know, and I know, that it depends on the tariff that you're on. That's the next question coming up now. Depends on the tariff that you're on. It's gonna cost you less to use electricity in the night, and I'm gonna actually show you how that reflects on my savings for this year. Before you switch, they're gonna actually ask you what is the name of the current tariff that you're on. So the current tariff that I was on was a DG1 NSAV Green Future, and I was getting 31% discount for the 12 month that I was on. I was with Flow Gas, and I have just blocked out all my details so no one can see and mind my own business, okay? But yeah, that was the current one that I was on, so I had to enter that in. Next question you're going to be asked is, how much electricity do you actually use? And this one is hard enough, but it's not really. You could send this in via saying, okay, this is how much I've paid in my bill. So you could say in euro, or you could say kilowatt per hour, which you'd need to calculate that with your meter reading. I would say, if you can at all, please do meter readings regularly, so you're giving them an up-to-date of your usage. I got that out. So with all that information, the site is now calculating to see if it can find the best value for you. Guys, all I would say is it's so important for you to figure out and know how your bill is being read every month, to understand what exactly it means, what all these names and things. If you're like me, before, one thing I used to do is I look at the bottom of my bill and I'd say, oh, I owe 200 euro. That's grand, or that's not grand, or that's a bit expensive. And that's all I knew. It's really important, like I always say, you treat your house like it is a business. And it's really important that you understand the bills and understand what everything means that's on it. What it means, you know, what type of customer. And I'm going to break it down now so you could really understand what you're reading. It's pretty straightforward, it's pretty simple, and if you don't understand even after this, go on to cru.ie and they will break everything down. So with that being said, all the figures are being calculated and they're getting ready now to be able to show you what's best out there. Now you can ask for them to show you, look, if you're going to be giving me cash back, can you put that in the amount so I know exactly how much I'm going to be paying, so I can check all the other sites and see where I'm getting the best deal. I think that's really important. I always want to see exactly how much I'm being charged, and I'd ask as well if there's any tariffs or charges, put that in there as well, so I can know exactly how much I'm being charged, how much I need to pay, and I'm not going to be waking up in 2 months time thinking, well, I didn't see that, I didn't understand what that was. So that's one thing I would say, is this is how you switch. This is the first part of the video. This is the copy of the last bill from my old provider. Now I think I've covered everything, so I'm not putting my private business out on the internet. And this is what I want to talk to you about. So let's break down the bill. So we have DG1. DG1 means that it's the type of customer that I am. Basically, DG1 means that I'm an urban domestic customer. If you were DG2, you'd be a rural domestic customer. The MCC2 actually tells me what type of meter I'm on. What it tells me is that I'm on a day-night meter. If you had an MCC1, it means that you'd be on an hour meter. And if you had an MCC03, you would be on an hour meter with night storage heating. And then there's loads of them. So whatever you are, try and Google it or go on to cru.ie and find out exactly what you are. That says profile too, and all that is just basically telling me that I'm a domestic customer. Then you have your customer service number, which is something that you should know and you should be ringing. Then you have an emergency contact number. Then you have the supply address. And then you'll have your account number, the date of issue, the invoice number. Then you have the MIC, which is the upper limit on the total electrical demand you can place on your network system. So basically it's my maximum import capacity, the most I can actually take in to my house. So the MPRN number, this is your meter point reference number, and it's 11 digits. I know you can't see it here, but it's 11 digits that really tell you what your electricity connection is onto the meter. It's like a unique number, so you will always know that this is you, no matter what. How does that differ from your account number? So guys, basically an account number comes and goes, okay? Depends on who you're with. You might have a different account number, but your MPRN number, that is the Mac Daddy. That is what tells you tells the ESB exactly where you are connected to. That's your connection point, and it is very, very important. So if you can at all, always reference your MPRN number. I hope that was understandable. I hope you understood that part when I was breaking it down about the bill. It's pretty simple stuff, and it's easy to Google and find out yourself, but just in case that you can't, here it is for you. So let's get back to business. So guys, I went on to bonkers.ie this time, and this is who I switch with. This is everything that I have. I got my pack, everything. And just to let you know, when I talk about savings and saving money, it's not that you're just saving. It just means that you're getting the best rate possible. Now that you know exactly the type of customer you are, what way they look at you, what rates you have, what meter you have. Now that you know what you were paying last year, you now have something to compare against, and you're now able to see what is the best value out there. And if it means going with somebody, it's so easy. They do the work for you guys, they really do. So this is what, because I've saved and I've switched, this is what I'm getting in the difference. If I was, my day rate would have been this bad boy. Now, because I have my discount, because I went with my new flashy boyfriend, I now got a 41% discount, and this is what my day rate is now. And my night rate, this is what it is. So when you hear people say they do their washing and use all those heavy machinery and heavy utilities at night, this is why. Do you see? And this is why between 11 and 7 a.m. it's just a beautiful time to get everything washed. I'm not even going to lie, guys. I have been known, even if I go to bed early, to set my alarm clock at 11 o'clock and go and put that dishwasher on, because it does save you in the long run. And you know what? It's no difference. If I'm up, I'll just put it on before I go to bed, which is, if it's 11:30, then I know I'm within the time. If I get up 5 a.m., I'll put it on then, and I'll put the washing on at 5 a.m. as well. Because I know I have between 11 and 7. Basically, the times where most people can't be bothered doing it is the cheapest time, okay? You're going to save money. All those big things. If you have a dryer and you do have to use a dryer, you don't want to use outside. We do live in Ireland, so, that's the time that you should be using your dryer. Not in the middle of the day, not for one piece of clothes. You should be doing that in the night. So that's basically what I'm getting for that. That's my saving. So I've saved actually €305 compared to everywhere else if I had just stuck with my normal plan, which would have reverted back to the non-discounted rates. But I didn't. I swapped around, and what I found was Energia was giving me the best deal, so I went with them. So guys, I'm actually going to split this video into two just because it's so long and I don't want people to be getting bored. I want you to be clued in and walk away and know what you need to do, and then to come back on the next part. So now what we've learned so far is, what exactly does everything mean on our bills? How do we switch? When do we switch? Why should we switch? Because we're loyal to our budget. We're not loyal to any corporation, any business. We are loyal to saving money within our homes. And that's why I will forever swap around I saved €304 just because I spent 15 minutes looking around. What job do you have, honey? You're making €304 in 15 minutes, because I want to know. Sign me up. Well, actually, maybe I am signed up. So I hope that was helpful. The next part is going to be all about saving money within your home, keeping that electricity bill down. Thank you. Bye.